Live from the studios at 5 Eyewitness News, it's time for your happy hour and a half. You betcha it's winter on Twin Cities Live.
Hi there, friends. Welcome in and happy Thursday. It is a very special edition of Twin Cities Live, and we are so glad you are here. We're here because every month, our Twin Cities Live in Your Town series showcases the best of a community, typically in Minnesota or in western Wisconsin. But for the first time ever, we flew Ben and Elizabeth down to our destination.
Wheels up.
That's right.
Yeah, this is so exciting. We're going to be checking in with Elizabeth and Ben in Southwest Florida in just a moment. Get this. They're live on Sanibel Island, which is about 45 minutes from Fort Myers. And they're not alone. The presenting sponsors of our Twin Cities Live in Your Town series, the DeRoche Realty Group and eXp Realty, have a team that sells homes in Florida. So if you're curious about how to become a snowbird, Julie and Daniel will be joining Ben and Elizabeth to show off some great properties.
Okay, and I hear it's a titch chilly down there.
But compared
for
to
Florida,
us.
right? For Florida. And in just a few short weeks, your Minnesota Twins will call Fort Myers home for spring training. We're going to learn how you can see them in action without waiting for all the snow to melt here in Minnesota.
That is so exciting.
Okay, drum roll. Now is the time to head down to Florida. Elizabeth and Ben join us live from Sanibel Island. I heard it's a titch cold down there, but it's got to be warmer than here. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I love the fact that we got a drum roll, but can you just listen to this crowd here? I mean, this is a crazy situation we have here at the Sundial Beach Resort and Spa in Sanibel Island, Florida. I mean, when we ask and we put out the bat signal for people to show up, boy, they showed up.
They showed up. They showed up. I know. It's so good. It's so fantastic. We have a fantastic crew here at the Sundial Beach Resort and Spa. They have been absolutely wonderful. You know, how this all kind of started is that we were teaming up with Visit Florida. Of course, we do Twin Cities Live in Your Town. We partner up with the DeRoche Realty Group on that. But a little behind the scenes is that everyone was kind of like, hey, you know what would be great? Let's do a show in Florida.
We said that's a great idea.
There's a ton of Minnesota presence here, and it's been so fun to experience all of the Minnesota connections. We're going to gear up for that throughout the show. But in November, we gave away 5 trips to join us for this broadcast. We got more than 10,000 entries.
10,000? That's insane.
I know. 5 people won. They got to bring their 5 guests. They are sitting just over to our right. They have a fabulous table. And these folks are all brand new friends. We've got Deborah, Monica, Sue, Sally Jo, and Valerie. They're all here. They brought a guest. They got here on Tuesday, and our cameras have been following them along on their excursion. So they even got a special surprise last night. You're going to see that story on Twin Cities Live coming up in just a few minutes. I was actually watching the story earlier today, and I was like, well, shoot, dog, I wish I would have been here a day early. This is real air, having a good time out here.
I was like, next time we do this, because there is going to be a next time.
Yeah,
I promise you there's going to be a next time. Maybe we should come in a little day earlier, and then we can do all the excursions with everybody else. Well, it's been a really special time in the short time that we've been down here. Again, big thanks to Visit Florida for all of this, and the DeRoche Group and the eXp Realty as well. If you feel like you need a Florida giveaway and you need a Florida flyaway, well, we've got more to give away today. We have another announcement that we're going to announce today on the show, so please stick around for that. And we aren't the only 2 people that people want to see here, because as you guys mentioned, the Minnesota Twins, they play baseball not far away from here in Fort Myers. So we have a very special guest.
Let's bring him in.
Let's bring in TC Bear. He is the official Minnesota Twins mascot. And it is bananas to think to me that the Minnesota Twins, they played their very first game on February 20th.
Yes.
This is really cool because they're actually playing not another Major League Baseball team. They're going to play the Minnesota Golden Gophers baseball team on that February 20th game. And it's going to be awesome for those college players to play against real Major League players.
Well, and later in the show, we've got somebody from the Twins here, and we're going to talk a little bit about coming down here to experience spring training. The Twins have a lot of changes going on. But I think TC is really liking liking his time in Florida so far. He was going to hang out with us, but he just is a man of the people, and so he is out there enjoying it. TC celebrated his 25th year with the Twins. Did you know that he was introduced on April 3rd, 2000?
Yeah, so I didn't know all this. You guys probably, all you real Minnesotans, not people like me that just move into town probably know this. I didn't know this fun fact, okay? So people are familiar with Ham's beer, right? They had a mascot that was Ham's bear.
Listen, a very, very ice-cold Ham's is delightful.
This is delightful. Okay, so here's the brief history on how TC Bear became what he is. So that Ham's beer had a cartoon bear. So then when they relocated the team from Washington to Minnesota, the Ham's Beer Company, they had a big hand in that.
Yeah.
So they thought, hey, we need a mascot for this new team here in Minnesota. We already have this bear.
Yeah.
Why don't we just have the Minnesota Twins have a bear mascot just like our mascot? And that's how we have TC Bear.
Oh, my gosh. TC, he's so cute. He's got a cute little tail. He's got cute ears, and he's just out there snuggling with everybody. Boy, TC is unaware of his spatial limitations. He really just gets in there.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
He's got a lot of junk in that trunk.
Yeah, he does. He does. I
He'll
told
push
this
some
table,
people away.
I was like, you guys are going to get the best view this whole show right here.
Oh, yeah.
Just give the people what they want. That's it. So, okay, we are absolutely loving the Sundial Beach Resort and Spa. We got in yesterday, and we're just wowed. I mean, I know it's hard to see because we're here. The ocean is right there, you guys. I mean, it is like we could throw a rock from the restaurant here to the ocean, and it's been so beautiful. This is a great spot to bring the whole family, to bring the grandparents, the kids, the grandkids. There is something for everybody to do here, and it's just been so beautiful to see this place. And like you drive on this one road to an island, and then here we are.
It's so special. Look, I love any place that has palm trees. I mean, it puts you in immediate relaxation, but this place has palm trees everywhere. Gorgeous beach. I mean, the beach is not small. It's not a teeny tiny beach. It is a large beach, so you and your family can really relax and enjoy it. And I think they have 5 or 6 pools here as well.
Yes.
So if the ocean is not your thing, you can hit the pools as well. And then with your family here,
I brought the kids.
You
and
brought
my
the
parents.
kiddos.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of fun log rolling in the pool this morning.
Well, and I know Kelly and Kristen have done this before, but here's some video of the kids just getting after it and having such a great time. So they do lots of different activities. There's also foosball tables. There's all sorts of stuff. There we go, Bernie. Come on, Bernie. Come on, Bernie. Hello. There she goes. Here's little Heathcliff coming in, the 5-year-old guy, and he just jumps.
He kind of used it like a trampoline.
Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah.
There's a very cute water slide out there, but they were having a fantastic time just living it up. And the fun thing about Minnesota kids, by the way, that pool is like as warm as bath water.
Oh, yeah.
And Minnesota kids don't care if it's a little cool outside. They're getting in the pool. It doesn't matter. They're going to get after it and have a good time.
So earlier today, Heath, comes up to me and basically goes, hey, Mr. Lieber. I'm like, yeah. He goes, they have a hot tub? I'm like, yeah, I know. They got a hot tub. They got it all, buddy. They got it all. So, the kids are absolutely loving it. And we, because on this show, we do so many competitions.
We like to compete.
Mm-hmm. So after a little log rolling, which we did not do, the kids, they partake in that.
Yep.
We went over to the pickleball court.
Fun.
Now, we kind of got a little loose and a little limber, and you, see, I had to get a little warm up. You've never played before.
I've never played pickleball. I've always heard a million times about pickle. Everybody's talking about pickleball. The only thing that people who play pickleball like to do more than play is talk about pickleball. They love pickleball. So what's really cool is Kevin was our instructor, so he got out there. Ben had some sweet moves on the court and actually taught us. They have really great opportunities. They have open play that you can sign up for, but this is a great way to get out and learn a little bit about pickleball, see if it's the right game for you. It's kind of like a cross between table tennis and actual tennis, and it was super fun. I called Jay after, and I was like, I think we might need to get into pickleball. It's very fun.
Well, it's a really approachable sport because you don't need to have this high level of athleticism to play it. You can just pick up the paddle. And the way Kevin explained the rules, I mean, it was 2 minutes of explaining the rules, and that's it.
Sure.
There's not a lot of rules to know. It's just basically, it's about touch and feel. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to worry about hitting the ball super hard, but it was really fun, and you guys did win.
Well, I know, but you had a little more experience than I did.
I know, but
At the end,
it came down
it was
to the
all or
very
nothing.
end.
Yeah, it was the last one.
Last
Yes.
point, winner take all, and you guys got it.
It was pretty fun. Yeah, so get out there, have some pickleball fun. Let's talk a little bit more about Sundial Beach Resort and Spa, though. We want to welcome in Becky Miller, who's the general manager.
Hi, Becky.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for being here.
We got to meet Becky via Zoom earlier
Yeah.
this week, and then we got to meet you in real life last night, which is really fun. And you brought out a lovely spread of festive food, festive drinks. You really lean into the tropical feel here.
We do. So I'll tell you a little bit about what we have here today.
Please do.
So we have Chef Sheldon's. What you're looking at here is our panko crusted crab cakes with mango slaw.
Yum.
We also have conch fritters. And on this side over here, you have snapper ceviche. so we did
that's
go
what
heavy on
that
the seafood
is. Oh my
today.
gosh, it looks so
We have some great tropical drinks. You have a painkiller in case you need that today after your pickleball. We also have a Aperol Spritz
My favorite.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
a
your favorite.
Captiva Breeze.
Captiva Breeze.
Yes.
Okay, this one is kind of calling my name a little
These
bit.
all come from. Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah.
You've
We
been
can
busy.
all-
You've had a lot of high stress.
We can all cheers.
Cheers.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
for
much
being
for
here
having
on
us.
Sanibel.
This is
Cheers to the
incredible.
Sundial. Oh, man.
Yeah, that hits the spot.
Oh, that is
hits
so
the
good.
spot so much. I will say, everybody at home, if you put like a little schmear on your plate, you automatically elevate whatever you're serving.
No, we should do that for
I
breakfast
love
or
the
something.
schmear.
It's so good.
It's all about the schmear.
You know, one thing that's so fun that people can't see that we're looking at, though, there is Minnesotans, are outdoorsy people, right? We want to be outside and we want to be active, and you have so many opportunities to do that. There's kayaks sitting out
so
right
many
there.
things.
There are bicycles that you can just pick up. It's really just everything is available for you to be able to get outdoors.
Absolutely. We have bicycles, we have kayaks, we have paddle boards, we have pickleball, we have tennis, and we have little carriers on the bikes for the little ones. But we also have great indoor things. We have our fabulous spa. If you want something a little more gentle, you can have a facial, you can have a couples massage. But there are miles of bike paths, there's walking paths, there's the sanctuaries to see wildlife. There's so many great things on this island to see.
Yeah, and I would just say, Becky, I mean, we've only been here a short time, but like your staff is incredible. They're
amazing.
so nice. They're so accommodating. I mean, I've asked, probably a lot of annoying questions to the staff about different things, and there's like, yes, no problem. And they're so responsive. They're great. So thank you.
Well, thank you. That's the best compliment you could give me. We try very hard to accommodate whatever our guests' needs are, and we hope that they will continue to do so.
Oh, you're doing a great job. Okay, we want to mention also that the island is open. I mean, everything is open here
Yes.
on the island. This place has been fully open since February. This is a great place to do a little multi-generational travel, which is exactly what I did. Over to our left, I have my 3 kiddos and my parents, and we've already been discussing how can we get everybody down here to have a good time. Heathcliff, Franklin, Bernie, can you wave? Yeah.
Yeah, are you guys having a good time?
Having
Great
a good time?
I know.
Awesome.
Yeah,
okay,
that-
you're going to see more from Bernie coming up a little bit later in the
Yeah,
show,
that
too.
look on Bernie's face kind of says it all. Okay, I want to give a special shout out as well, because as much as like we like to do the surprising here on Twin Cities Live, I got surprised as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I was not expecting this. So, Ryan, if you could, my aunt and uncle,
Oh, they're right there.
Chris and Teresa Lieber, wave to everybody, please. They have a spot about 30 miles from here, and I come down to the lobby earlier, and I walk in and I see that. I'm like, what is going on here?
fun.
What is happening? So anyway, they came to surprise me, so thank you very much.
I love it. Becky, thank you so much. So great to see you. Okay, listen, lots more to come.
That's right. All right, so a few minutes ago, you did see those 5 lucky Twin Cities Live viewers who won their way here to Florida. Our cameras were able to catch up with them yesterday on their huge experience. You're going to see all the activities that they did here in Southwest Florida. That's all when we come back. Don't go away.
Welcome back. To kick off the year, our Twin Cities Live In Your Town series takes us out of state.
That's right. Elizabeth and Ben join us live again from Sanibel Island, Florida, thanks to the team at Visit Florida. Hey there, friends.
Hi, guys.
Hi, how you guys doing? Great crowd here at the Sundial Beach Resort and
I'm so
Spa.
excited to see Kelly and
I got
Kristen.
so excited. This is such a cool experience. Yes, this is our first flyaway trip, and we couldn't be more excited. So what we do here on Twin Cities Live with our In Your Town broadcast is we basically go to a location and we highlight all the local businesses, all the local people, and to really showcase that community. And the best part is the live broadcasts like this, they're free to attend. So here's the deal. We are in Florida right now, but don't worry. We're going to kick off our whole series coming up in February. We're back in the state, and I'm happy to announce we're going to be in White Bear Lake.
Oh my gosh, very exciting. We got the big announcement. That's going to be awesome. But in the meantime, we know that a lot of Minnesotans vacation here in Southwest Florida during the winter. So we thought, let's come down here to the Sundial Beach Resort and Spa. It is in Sanibel, Florida. And we teamed up with Visit Florida to give away 5 trips for viewers to see what this part of the state has to offer. So here's some of the fun that our lucky viewers have had this week.
Just arrived in Florida, going to Sanibel Island, and excited as can be. We just got here in Sanibel. Our first stop is the wonderful National Shell Museum and Aquarium, and we're really excited to see it.
Sanibel Island is very well known for, the bountiful amount of shells we have here on the beaches. A lot of people come here just to see shells, and we are here to tell them all about it. We cover shells from all over the world with a big emphasis on Florida and an even bigger emphasis on Southwest Florida. The total amount of shells here in the museum is anywhere between 600,000 and 700,000. We have a very large collection here.
I have been to a few aquariums before and, different shell museums and one, I guess. This one's fabulous, though, so anyone should come and check it out. So next on tap, we're e-biking, which will be exciting to venture to see the island that way.
First time on e-bike. Oh, electric is just the only way to go. Today I probably got up around 16, downhill with the wind. Weather's nice, scenery's nice, a lot of different birds. Well, and of course the white pelicans, same thing we got back in Minnesota.
E-biking was amazing. I've never been on an electronic bike before in my life, and it was beautiful. Though as the birds were flying over, I kept hoping and praying that they would not have any excrement on me, because it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it was really fun.
Next we're gonna grab some lunch, and then we got our sunset cruise coming up.
We are riding on a sunset cruise. It's a beautiful evening. It's just gorgeous. The water is crystal clear blue.
The sun's about to set. We got a big surprise, and Elizabeth and Ben came on the boat.
Hello! Ahoy!
Oh, we are surprised to be on board with Ben and Elizabeth. They came to join us this afternoon, this evening. It's so exciting to see them. We were hoping, but the secret was kept from all of us.
I was just shocked. I was excited to meet them, and we got pictures with them. Super fun.
Well, I was thrilled. We've been excited and anxious to see Ben and Elizabeth. We've been with them to Hawaii, so we've gotten to know them. We feel like we're groupies following Ben and Elizabeth. It's so exciting to see them.
Other winners have been fantastic. We're just making friends and having a great time. All of our rides to and from are, music and fun and singing. So yeah, this has been the best time. We couldn't have expected anything better.
Oh, I think everybody's enjoyed every morsel of it. We've had great conversation, getting to know one another. The 5 people that were the winners, we didn't know anybody from Adam. And we've had some great conversations and good camaraderie, and we're just all having a great time. We truly are being treated like prince and princesses. It's an amazing vacation. Thank you so much.
Live more Florida.
Oh, we have had such a good time. Such a good time. These people have been so fun. Such a great group. And you know what happens, Julie DeRoche from the DeRoche Realty Group and eXp Realty, is that people who come to Florida, they fall in love with it, and they might want to have a spot in Minnesota and a place in Florida. For years now, you and Daniel have presented our TCL In Your Town series, which has been so fun. When we're at these live broadcasts, Julie and Daniel always join us, and they share some homes that are for sale in the communities that we're featuring. And you have a whole team based here in Florida. Do you work with a lot of clients who have homes in Minnesota and here in Florida?
We do. There's so many. It's like the #1 spot, I feel like, for Minnesotans to go in the winter.
Yeah.
Is down here.
And
all
then
of Southwest
what
Florida.
I love about working with you, and you help my parents find their place down here too, is that you're able to really understand, okay, what do Minnesotans need to think about when they have a house in Florida? What maybe do they, not really realize you have to manage? Because there are different ways to take care of properties when they're in such different climates.
It's so different. I mean, there's so many things like flood insurance, all the stuff that you don't have to deal with in Minnesota. Termite inspections.
Right.
We don't have termites in Minnesota.
No, we don't. No.
So,
but you also don't have to bring your snowblower down here, so that's kind of convenient. All right, let's talk about homes right here in Sanibel on the island, which is really fantastic. There's like a 2,500 residents here. It's quaint, it's charming. You get that like island living, but still in the U.S. So let's talk about this condo on Gulf Drive. It's $639,000. Listen, it's going to cost you, but what is it? What can we get?
This one's adorable. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, 981 finished square feet, and it's located in the Sanibel moorings. This is such a cool community because it's in between the beach. So you have the beach on one side, and then you have the canal on the other side.
Oh my gosh.
So if you want to go to the beach or you want to go boating, you have either on each side, which is amazing. It's a top floor unit, and it's been completely updated.
Wow.
It's beautifully updated. So it's fully furnished and turnkey, so really great if you do want to come down, and you can rent it out.
Oh my gosh.
So if you want a place that you can live in for a little bit while you're here, come take a 2-week vacation down and then rent the rest out for the rest of the season. It's great.
Okay, what if you want to go up in price a little bit? You've got just under 1.6 million. Man, that sounds nice. And you want to live on the cutest street name possible, Mockingbird Drive.
I love that you get a single family at this price. So you're in a single family. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1 level. It's 2,500 finished square feet inside, and this is what I love about Florida, but 4,200 finished square feet, including outdoor living space.
Whoa, mama.
So it's on a premier golf course lot in the dunes, completely rebuilt from the studs out. So this is like a new house inside. It has awesome views of the fairway and the lake. It's all redesigned, open floor plan. Has this oversized doors that go out to the outside area, expansive screen lanai. You get that screen lanai with the pool and the hot tub. It's really beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's say you signed a giant NHL contract or you sold your company. You've got $5 million and you want to buy a vacation home on Sanibel Island. You're going to go to West Gulf Drive condo, and this spot is over the top.
Well, yeah, and at $5 million, you need a penthouse, right? This is a penthouse condo unit, 3 bedrooms plus den, 3,800 finished square feet, west facing. You're looking over the Gulf. It's beautiful. It's at the top of the building. And then the land in between it is protected by the coastal construction control line.
Wow.
Sunlight just pours in everywhere in this unit. It's a beautiful, open kitchen, white oak flooring. It has this beautiful screened-in lanai, glass and screened-in lanai. They have a little bar out on the lanai, so you can hang out there, bar out there. It's an amazing. It has the condo development has a pool, and you can walk out to the beach.
That is the perfect ideal situation. Okay, so Julie and I covered Sanibel. If you want to be like a lot of other Minnesotans, you want to be in Naples, Daniel and Ben are going to cover Naples coming up. We've got more Twin Cities Live from Sanibel, Florida coming up, including how you can visit the Sunshine State for free. Great job, Julie. Stay with us.
Well, if you're anything like me, one of the things you like to do is start your new year with a little refresh. I think people really love to do this.
Yes. Turn the chapter, turn the calendar.
Right.
So Kristen Stokes is a professional organizer and home stager, and she's here to show us how small, intentional swaps can make a big impact by engaging your senses. And Kristen, we don't have to invest a lot of money. I really like that.
Most people think when you're doing a refresh you have to, but really if you make those small intentional changes and engage your senses, you can really focus on how your house makes you feel versus just how it looks.
I love this idea of starting with hardware because this is such an easy swap, pretty inexpensive as well. Just to change up maybe even your kitchen hardware. Let's start there, right?
Yeah, and it's super easy. Anyone can do it with just a screwdriver, but you don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, you certainly can go as high end as you want, but really you can just swap out any of the old face plates and really make a more modern look, something with the more gold tones, matte black, something a little bit warmer that gives it a more modern feel. And it's like the jewelry of your house, right? So kind of just that added touch at the end.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's now talk about hangers. We were
the
talking
organizer
before.
in me.
Yes, so we've got different types.
Yes. So one thing that you can do in your closets is just swap out the hangers. It really makes an elevated feel and keeps things a little bit more organized. And you don't have to do your whole house. Just start small. Start in your mudroom and just swap out all of the random wire hangers, the kids' hangers that your husband's coats are on that always fall off. Simple, quick, easy fix that you can do in a day.
And do you have a go-to, whether it's velvet, plastic?
I love the wooden hangers in the mudroom just because obviously in Minnesota we all have these big heavy winter coats and the velvet hangers are great in adult closets just because it keeps everything on and in place.
I like how you say don't worry about doing it all at once. No, right? Just start with the mudroom. I think that's or start with the closet where all your coats are or just I just think that's such a great idea.
Yep, absolutely.
Definitely. Okay. Now we're talking about our senses, touch, different textures brought into our home.
Textures play a huge role, and if you can add some of these to your living space, it just makes it create a little bit more cozy and inviting. I mean, this is just a cotton knit cable that's just
beautiful.
Amazing.
You just want to snuggle up.
I know, you do, and it makes it a lot more inviting for your guests. The big thing that I really recommend to clients is invest in some nice pillows. Do the down pillows, do the feather pillows.
Make sure you can do the chop.
And do the chop. And they should stand up on their own. You know, I love a good home goods pillow, but invest in the pillows, and then you can just do the covers.
Yeah.
And these are all just removable, so you're not having to store all of these extra pillows.
Space savings.
I like to decorate, and change up at the holidays. So this is an easy way that you're not adding a lot more clutter.
Yes.
You can unzip them and change them out for every season.
The
I
amount-
even do that outside too.
The amount of pillows I have in storage, my husband's like, don't bring another pillow home. If you're watching, Steve, I'm going to switch everything and just do the inserts. I thought about doing this.
Yeah. And it's super easy, and you can get them almost anywhere. You can order them online. Like I said, I even do it outside. Get some weatherproof pillows, and then just swap out
the covers.
Great, and then if there's any spills or anything, you just throw them in the wash.
Take them off and wash. Yeah, absolutely.
Now let's talk about smells. What you've brought smells amazing, and that can make a big difference when you step into your home.
Sometimes you don't really think about the smell until you either smell something you love or smell something you don't love.
Right.
And usually when you're walking into somebody's new home or that you haven't been, that's one of the first things that you kind of notice.
Everyone's house has a smell.
It does.
Hopefully
it does.
It just does.
It does. So I love to use the reed diffusers. You can get them in almost any different scent. They're super. You can hide them if you want. You can use them for display. So I absolutely love these. You can get them in every different scent that you like.
Yeah,
so
I love those
that's
too.
Perfect. And then the candle warmer.
I love this idea.
If you haven't.
Explain what that is if people don't know.
Yeah, so this is actually just a regular candle. The wick is gone now because I use this. I actually got this at a Favorite Things party from a girlfriend a few years ago, and now I have like 3 of them all over my house. But they're great because you can, if you know you're having guests over, you can just set it, and there's no flame, and it'll just give you a
warming
nice
up
warm.
the wax.
Yeah,
And
it warms up the wax.
I'll tell you, the candles last way longer, and I have a teenager who loves to burn candles. We put the kibosh on that,
have
and so
to.
now she has a candle warmer. It's
Safer, too.
Much safer.
It's much safer, and they're a great upgrade.
Okay, one last thing. We've just got a few more seconds here, but you're talking about sound when we talk about senses.
Yeah.
That also can really help de-stimulate us. How can we eliminate some sounds in our home?
It is crazy when you think about one of the things that I recommend is doing the soft closed drawers if you don't have them in your home already. But it's amazing how, like, I'm thinking about this morning when all 3 kids are getting breakfast ready and in and out the door. If you add those, it just kind of creates a little bit less chaos in the
I
morning.
need less stimulation.
And if anyone has a temper, well then too bad.
Yeah, too bad.
Because
You
it's
can't
a
even
soft close.
slam. Yeah. So those little things make a big difference.
Oh,
Love
Kristen, great,
Thank you.
great
Yeah,
tips.
absolutely.
I love this. For more tips and to follow Kristen on Instagram, you can find her at Simplified by Stokes.
Coming up next on Twin Cities Live, from thrilling airboat tours to a drive-through safari, I'll share my favorite Florida activities you should try the next time you're in the Sunshine State.
Welcome back to the show. Well, our Florida fun continues with a unique look at experiences you can try all over the Sunshine State.
That's right. So over the past 5 years, we've teamed up with Visit Florida to send our viewers on surprise trips full of exciting excursions. So here are my top must-do activities to keep in mind the next time you're in Florida.
You've got some fun things.
All right, we're starting off at Everglades Holiday Park airboat tours and rides. This is right near Fort Lauderdale, and you can discover the authentic beauty of the Florida Everglades by airboat. These are adrenaline-pumping rides through shallow swamps with thrilling speeds and sharp turns. So hold on. It's a really unique way to see wildlife up close and learn all about the history. We saw this bird and this crane, and then we even saw a live gator there. So after the ride, you get to see a live alligator show put on by the Gator Boys Alligator Rescue Team. Now, these gators are rescued from pools, garages, backyards, and then given a safe haven here. They invited us into the gator pen.
Yeah,
My photographer was not too happy.
Yeah, you look
about
great
that.
though, man. You look tan in all this video, Kristen.
This is bright tan. The handler Alex there, he showed no fear.
Heck no.
And I heard him
Wow.
splashing as we were talking because there was about 20 of them in the pit. And
no
a little
way.
scary. A little scary.
Okay.
But he kept him well fed, so I felt like they're not going to get too much meat from me. Okay. Next up, Conrad Orlando at Evermore. Guys, this is the place where you want to stay. It's a 5-star hotel located in the heart of Orlando. And if you think about it, there are no beaches in Orlando. But looking at this video, you're like, wait,
I remember
say what?
this story.
Because their crown jewel is this amazing turquoise 8-acre lagoon with white sandy beach all the way around where you can kayak and paddleboard. And so they have
Yes.
restaurants,
So
a spa
great.
there, and then a free shuttle service, which can take you right to all the theme parks. But how fun for Central Florida to have a little oasis like that.
Well, right. You think about theme parks when you go to Orlando, but there is so much more when you visit that part of Florida. It's not just a mouse that lives there.
No.
There's so much more.
There's so much more. And now with that stay, you could have the beach and the theme parks in a way.
Oh, gosh, I love that. Okay, where else?
All right, next up, we're going to Lion Country Safari. So this is Florida's largest drive-through safari park and walk-through amusement park. And it's home to nearly 1,000 animals. So there's a 4-mile self-guided driving tour where the animals just roam freely around your vehicle. When I was there with my family, an ostrich came right up to the window. The lions there, we heard one do this roar. Kelly, our car vibrated. I was like,
I'd be like, please
taken
step on the
aback.
gas.
Yeah, like, stay back, stay back. And then there's also an adventure park on property with rides and encounters where you can feed the giraffes, which is just always like such a cool experience.
That is very cool. Your very own safari without going to Africa.
Yep, and that one also is not too far from Fort Lauderdale, so very
Okay.
drivable if you're on the east side of the state.
Okay, you've got one more spot where we
That's
headed.
right. Okay, so let's see. Adventure Water Sports Inc. This is the other side of the state, the Gulf side, over on Fort Myers Beach. Again, I was there with my family for this one, and we did a jet ski tour. And so you can experience the thrill of riding high-powered jet skis in the ocean. We then went to the backwaters and rode around the beautiful mangrove trees. And then look at this. A dolphin came swimming up alongside of us. It was so pretty.
Wow.
Like a pinch me moment. And so the rental shop is right on the beach there, again, Fort Myers Beach. And they also offer kayak rentals, sailboats, paddle boards, and so much more.
Okay.
But that's just like another different way to see the water and
You're
see
like
the
a
sights.
Floridian.
You're
You're there so much. You should get a second home there.
How do we do a Southern Bureau for the show?
Right.
Let's
it could
make some
be
calls.
like Sanibel live. That feels right.
How do we
Sunshine
live?
State Live.
Yes,
You could cover the
workshop
whole
that.
state. All right, this is so
it's
fun.
awesome. I love the partnership though that we have with Visit Florida.
Oh, I love it too. Okay,
Very good.
Kristen, really great. For more information on all of these experiences Kristen mentioned, just head to twincitieslive.com.
And if you're inspired by the fun that I showed you in Florida, well, stick around because still ahead we've got more trips to give away on how you could enter to win.
This is so fun. Oh gosh. Okay, after the break, we head back out to Southwest Florida. The Minnesota Twins report to spring training in Fort Myers in less than 1 month. If you're looking to escape the cold of Minnesota, this could be a great last-second getaway. Learn what the team is offering in Florida. That's coming up next.
Welcome back. It's almost the weekend, and that means it's time to do something fun. Kelly's got another edition of What's Happening This Weekend.
I sure do. Okay, if you want to snowboard in Florida because you're a brilliant person, why not travel in style? The St. Paul RV Super Show is back at the River Center this weekend. It is one of the biggest RV events in the Midwest. Dealers from across Minnesota, they're going to show off all their new models, so it's like the best of the best inside there. You can check out the latest motorhomes, travel trailers, and camper vans on display. I know they have some sites where you could just park one of these bad boys down in Florida, so this is the way to travel down there. It's also a great chance to compare options all under one roof. Admission is free. It's free to go. The show runs through Sunday, January 18th. Now, parking, I know that's a big question when you head into St. Paul and Minneapolis. You're encouraged to park in the River Center parking ramp. It's super easy to access. You can then take the Skyway across Kellogg, so you don't have to go outside to walk across the street. But the ramp is now equipped with license plate reader technology, which I've never heard of. So when you leave, you either scan a QR code and then type in your license plate number, and that's how you pay, or you pay at a pay station in the Skyway doing the same thing.
Very easy.
There's new technology there to get your parking paid fast and convenient.
And they always have so many different ranges of RVs too. It's
Oh
so
my
nice.
gosh, you can just like live a life of luxury. You can dream big when you're at these shows.
What do I want to take to Mount Rushmore?
I know, right? Okay, let's get outside though, because it's going to be chilly, but we are Minnesotans and this is what we do. Let's go to Snowfest 2026 at Carlos Creek Winery in Alexandria. This is happening on Saturday. If you love a grape stomp, if you love Oktoberfest, if you love embracing winter here in Minnesota, it kind of wraps everything up into one. It starts at 11 o'clock on Saturday. Again, this one is free admission as well. They're going to have live ice sculpture carving demos, an outdoor ice bar. You can bring your own sled for a sled parade for the kids, hot cocoa bar, also obviously wine. There's beer from 22 Northman Beer. Snowshoeing. It's going to be a really fun time
Sounds
to
magical.
just be a Minnesotan and enjoy our winter.
That was the place where we featured grape stomping.
Oh my gosh!
We had them come down to
Well,
St.
even
Paul.
better. They're a fun bunch down there. That's right. Okay, last but not least, the annual Art Sled Rally, which on their website says the 974th annual, and I love this
That's a
so
long time.
much. I don't think it's been going on that long, but I think it's fun anyway. This is at Powderhorn Park in Minneapolis.
This is creative.
This is Saturday the 17th from 2 to 4. People go all out building their sleds. They work so hard on them. And this is just put on by a group of neighborhood artists and families around the Powderhorn neighborhood. It's free to watch. They say it's free and it's a spectacle. Now, you must bring a helmet if you are going to enter a sled in the
Safety
rally,
first.
because obviously it's been cold, then warmer, then cold, so it's going to be slippery, and they do not cancel this event at all. So the weather, it's not dependent on this event. They say rain, snow, sleet,
It's
sunshine.
just get down
It's gonna
here.
happen. Again, it's free to attend, and I think it's just to go and have fun.
It's like
Go
your
and
own
have-
little bobsled that
Go
you're
and
creating.
have fun and watch and laugh and just have a great time. All right.
You know people are wiping out.
Oh, I'm sure.